What's going on, YouTube? So I was actually doing an internet search. I was doing an internet search on YouTube for pheromone reviews. I love pheromones. I love Pheromone XS specifically. I was looking for a review on XiSt, and I noticed that there weren't any reviews on YouTube, so I figured why not post one? Because surely there's a lot of people wondering, like myself, for other people who had their experiences with XiSt and wanted to hear what their experience was. This is a video blog slash review. I do highly recommend this product. I'll give you a link in the comment section down below. And I'll go ahead and kick it off. So this Pheromone XS, the XiSt is their flagship product, so it seems. I'm assuming it's because it works very well. It works very well at what it does, and it's touted as being a friendzone buster. Now, it's something that isn't necessarily considered to be possible in our regular socializing life to get out of the friend zone when it comes to women. But apparently this pheromone has a few properties in it that allows that to work, and I can attest to that. I do believe that it is very good at breaking the friend zone. My experience is solely based on the oil. I swear by oils. I live in Houston, Texas. It's really freaking hot here, and oils work far better, and XS has done a great job at making the oils. They last a very long time. It's very concentrated, and they get the job done. As you can see, I got this oil at 10 milliliters, and it's pretty much at maybe 1.5 to 2 milliliters left. So I've used the crap out of this. It's a good product. Now, what it's also used for, besides breaking out of the friend zone, is it has a little bit of status, but mostly what it does is it gives you the vibe that you're the perfect boyfriend. Now, it's an interesting molecule. It's got a few different compounds in it, namely androsterone. Let me check real quick. It's got androsterone, epiandrosterone, androstenone, epiallopregnanolone, and 3 other molecules that XS decided to keep disclosed, and I respect that because it's a pretty dang good product. If someone else gets their hands on the formula, they'd probably make it too, and I believe that XS deserves every penny of what they deserve from selling this product. When I use it, the self-effects. Let's start with the self-effects. So the self-effects are the effects that I get a few minutes after applying them. Considering it's an oil, it takes a few minutes for the full effects to actually be felt. Now, the feeling that I get is very different than status pheromones. The feeling from XiSt that I get is more of like comfort, ease, and I want to say just cool, collected confidence. Whereas there are products that are alpha pheromones, those have strong leadership status. Now, XiSt doesn't necessarily have that. While there is some status to it, it doesn't give me that powerful feeling. So there's also a feeling of just like there's a little bit of feel good in it. Not so much in the sense that it makes you high like some other products like Bliss. Bliss really gets you high. Like if you spray a couple sprays of that, you'll be high for a few minutes. And this gives you a little bit of XiSt actually gives you a little bit of feel good, but there's no high to it. Now, the dosages that I've used have been insane. I've used 4 to 5 drops at one point, at one time, and I did not experience any ghosting whatsoever. So that means that the ratios that Steve-O used to make this blend is very good. There's no overdosing, there's no ghosting effect that I've noticed, and I've even combined 4 drops of XiSt with 4 drops of Taboo, and that was like an insane experience. The attention that I was getting was just like through the roof. Now, granted, I'm not someone that wears the pheromones and like starts to spit this different game or be a different person, try to be congruent with the blend, because I don't necessarily believe that is being authentic with who I really am. What I do notice is that XiSt, as a pheromone blend, makes the best part of me shine really bright. Now, the gifts that I naturally have as a human being, as a man on this planet Earth, are shined, and they shine a little bit brighter than they would normally without XiSt. Things like how genuine of a person that I really am, how good of a friend I am, and how much I care about other people, and the work that I do to make sure that people are taken care of. All that stuff really shines. My sense of humor, my compassion, and my genuine passion for living life, my eccentricities, all that shine a lot brighter on XiSt. Now, that's not to say that without XiSt, I don't shine at all, because, some of the characteristics that I have that I just mentioned, they shine bright in and of themselves. What XiSt does is it magnifies that. It magnifies those beautiful things that people consider to be awesome in me. I know I'm tooting my own horn here, but just bear with me. So what XiSt does is it takes those magnificent qualities and it makes them even more magnificent and wonderful in the eyes of the beholder, namely women. When they look at you and they're taking in this breath of this XiSt pheromone, they're seeing who you really are, and they're seeing the good qualities in you magnified. It's pretty interesting how it works. Now, I've never used the spray pheromone of XiSt specifically. I've strictly used oil, like I've mentioned already. So I can't say for certain how the spray works, but I do firmly believe that XiSt oil is a very it's a must-have in your arsenal. If you are a pheromone connoisseur like myself, or even if you're new to it, this is a perfect first-time pheromone. It's simple, easy to use. Just use 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 if you're daring, 5 if you really want to dare. Use 1 through 5 doses of it and just go about your daily life. Just be who you are. It's a good daily wear, so you can wear it to work, you can wear it after work, you can wear it to the club, you can wear it to dinner, you can wear it on a date, you can wear it with friends. It's perfect because it has just like overall magnifying qualities, and it's not just for attracting women, in my experience. It makes other guys also perceive you to be really cool and somebody that they want to be around. They'll be like, this guy's pretty cool. They see the awesome characteristics in you as well, and they realize, okay, maybe this guy's got it going on, man. I want to be around him. I want to be friends with him. It's like social proof, too. It's magnifying, like I said before, magnifying the good qualities that you have, and just shining bright like the person that you really are. I highly believe that everybody should get one of these. It's $80, around $80 at Pheromone XiSt, and they got a community as well. If you start posting on their community, become an active member on the community, they give you discounts. And once you start using pheromones and you see that it works, especially excess pheromones, you'll be a connoisseur for life, just like I am. So, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. For what it's worth, I give it 5 stars out of 5. That's just my personal review. Take it with a grain of salt if you want, or take it as it's worth its weight in gold, whatever you want. But until then, until you find another review on XiSt, I hope this one does a good job for you. Have a good day.